Hello, welcome to this video presentation. So today I'd like to show you SatXpress. SatXpress is our new satellite modulator, fully compliant to any DVB standard, so DVB-S, DVB-DSNG, DVB-S2 and now DVB-S2X. As you know, today everything is becoming software installed and running on server. To take the example of broadcast system, the video compression are typically algorithm running on server, multiplexing and so on. But the transmission part are still mainly based on dedicated hardware. So the idea of SatXpress is to offer to our customer the possibility to integrate the transmission part directly into the server to reduce space, to reduce the power consumption. The power consumption of this board is only 20 watts, so typically half of the 1 unit rack solution for the same efficiency, the same quality, and a quick integration. SatXpress is a plug-and-play modulator running on any operating system like Linux, like Windows. As soon as you are plugging the board onto the PCIe interface of the server, the board is recognized and seen as an IP interface. That's a standalone modulator, FPGA based with a firmware on it. So in fact, we do not require any CPU resources from the server. The modulation process is embedded on the board. We are just using from the PCIe connector, the power supply. So that's the block diagram of SatXpress. As you can see on the PCIe connector, we are using the power supply from the PCIe bus. Also from the PCIe bus, you can access the control and the management. So an embedded web browser with HTML5 GUI and also an SNMP agent. You can feed the modulation process with 4 IP streams. So it can be transport stream over IP for typical broadcast application, or it can be BB frame over IP in case of IP communication if you have a pre-processing running on the server like the GSE and the ACM. So the modulation process, as I already told you, it's fully compliant to any DVB standard from DVB-S to DVB-S2X. And you can provide the RF signal in the IF band, so from 50 MHz to 180 MHz, or in the L band output, so from 950 MHz up to 2.15 GHz. So that's just the frequency is just configurable through the GUI. Also, the board, the SatXpress has the possibility to inject 10 MHz in the L band signal to synchronize block up converter. That's more typically for DSNG applications. So here is, I would say, an highlight of the feature of the board. As you can see, the board is really up to date in terms of technology. We have inside SatXpress the BCA scrambling, which is definitely much more flexible, much more robust than the traditional BIS Mod 1 and Mod E. And to finish, here is just some screen which are accessible through the PCIe interface of the board, just to configure the board, the frequency, the mod code, and so on. So that's an HTML5 GUI accessible through the PCIe interface. So it was a short introduction to SatXpress and the feature of SatXpress, our new satellite modulator. Do not hesitate to visit our website, nnsis.com, where you can find some additional information, or in any case, do not hesitate to contact us. We are at your entire disposal to answer any of your questions.